Hello, this is Dave from LaserCutz Ltd, and today I thought I would show you how to put together our largest display stand, which is a 3-tier by 5 column. Okay, we make a little bit of room and we will take the lower section, which you can see the slots here are at the bottom of the unit. The 4 dividers are placed this way up, so effectively that is the back, that is the front, and that is the top. And we need to slot this slot into each of these slots in the divider into this section. So we place that, each one of these just slots straight down into the lower support. And then we'll take the mid support, which is the slots at the bottom here, and just slide that down onto the dividers like so. At this point I find it's easier to tip the unit back so that it makes it easier to add the shelves. So this is one of the shelves. Again, just slot that down into the dividers and align the tab into each of the slots. At this point it's easier to put a couple of pegs in just to hold it in place. I'll show you in a second how to put the peg in a bit closer up so that you can see the orientation. Okay, we now need to add the second shelf, again sliding down from the top so that each tab goes into the slot. Add a couple of pegs and we can turn the display back up. Okay, we now need to prepare the top shelf, which simply slots into the back panel and is held in place with the pegs. Now at this point I'll just come a bit closer and show you how the pegs are installed. Basically they're like a small wedge, so the back of the peg needs to go against the panel, through the tab, and just push down to pull the tab through the panel, and it should just hold in place nice and snugly. Okay, place the top shelf in position and we're ready to add the sides. Now the sides are sometimes they're easier to place by just doing one tab at a time, just starting from the bottom, and you may need to push the unit from the back just to align each of the tabs so that they fall into the slots quite easy, and add some pegs. Just do that on the other side. So again, I'm just putting the first slot through on the bottom, add a peg to stop it popping out or falling about, and from the back of the display just align the tabs with the slots. Just put a gentle pressure, doesn't need to be a lot of pressure, and again add the pegs. Okay, at this point we're ready to add the rear valance. Now the rear valance has to slide through the tab at the bottom there, so it's easier just to pull the side apart and slot the valance down into the divider like so. And then same on this side. It's a bit awkward doing this in front of the camera without blocking your view. That's it. Just effectively slot that down into position and make sure the tabs go through the holes, and add pegs to both sides. Okay, we're now ready to add the front valance, which simply slots in to each of the slots on the front, and that is it. I would go through and place a peg in each of the vacant holes if you've left any pegs out, and just make sure they're all pushed home reasonably firmly. That's it. Thank you very much for watching.